being surrounded.
Has international mainstream media upheld its responsibility to the people of Libya?
It really happens several times a day that when something happens, journalists are brought to the site to show them, after which they make their reports telling quite different things than they witnessed. For example, a farm was shelled several days ago. Nobody knew why, perhaps it was a mistake. Journalists were brought to show them what happened. All confirmed it was a farm. Full stop. On the day that followed, the footage was shown on many satellite channels with captions that it had been shot in Misurat and that Gaddafi's troops had caused the destruction, despite what the journalists had seen with their own eyes.
Exactly which channel?
Al-Arabiya was the first channel to do that. It is a U.S. finance channel belonging to Saudi Arabia and based in the United Arab Emirates. The same report was repeated by many other satellite channels. But this is deliberate falsification. Also, we saw a CNN report not long ago from a mobile phone about Gaddafi's soldiers raping women. It was surely no pleasure to see the footage, so some frames were blurred. It turned out, though, that someone recognized the audio as being from a Libyan porno movie. There are not so many Libyan porno movies, so that one was widely known. So that fragment was used to claim it had been raped by Gaddafi's troops. It was a deliberate montage, not a mistake. The USA demanded that the satellite broadcasts of Libyan channels are stopped all over the world. They have already shut down the Arabsat channels, despite Libya being a stakeholder. And now they're shutting down Nilesat to prevent Libya's version being heard in the Arab world. They have already shut them down on other satellites broadcasting to other countries.
Thierry, thank you very much for being with us. We wish you good luck here.
Thank you.
The story we're about to tell you is disturbing. What you're about to see, graphic. It appears rape is being used as a weapon in Libya's civil war. Rebels say evidence of those assaults is frequently found on captured cell phones. As CNN's Sarah Seidner explains from Misrata in Libya, the videos are so awful that even the rebels are trying to erase the evidence to avoid humiliating their victims and their families. And we should tell you that we've blurred almost all of the video to make it possible for Sarah to show you this report.
On the front lines of Libya's war, rebel fighters say they are finding a lot more than weapons on captured or killed pro-Gaddafi soldiers. They say they have confiscated cell phones that contain videos showing Gaddafi loyalists torturing and raping Libyan citizens. After weeks of hearing of these cell phone rape videos, we for the first time have a copy of one. This was given to us by a source who does not want to be identified for fear of being punished by this very conservative society. To be clear, we have been unable to verify its authenticity. We don't know where it was taken or when or by whom. All we can do is watch it and listen to it. In this video provided to CNN from what rebels say was the cell phone of a Gaddafi loyalist, two men in civilian clothes stand over a naked woman who is bent over with her face on the floor. The man standing behind her is sodomizing her with what appears to be a broomstick. "I can't bear it," she says. A male voice off camera says, "Let's push it farther." No, that's enough, the woman begs. One of the men puts his sock-covered foot on her face. In this culture, it is considered the ultimate insult. But in this case, it pales in comparison to what the victim is already enduring. We blurred this video because it's extremely difficult to watch. Arabic speakers who have examined the video say the voices in the video are distinctly Libyan with clear Tripoli accents. There is no date on the video, and the men in the video are not wearing military uniforms. The victim's face is barely seen, so we have not been able to identify her. It has been extremely difficult to get anyone to talk about this video on camera because of the cultural sensitivities here. We asked Abdullah al-Kabir, a spokesman for the opposition in Misrata, whether rebels have found many of these kinds of videos. His answer, yes.
We were able to confirm that rape was used as a weapon of war because it was systematic.
The International Criminal Court in The Hague says the allegations are credible. It is investigating. But in a surprising admission to CNN, spokesman Al-Kabir tells us some of the very evidence of war crimes prosecutors want may have been destroyed.
There was a commander here at the Eastern Front in Misrata named Muhammad al-Halbous. He ordered all the revolution's fighters to give him all the rape videos they found on Gaddafi's soldiers' cell phone. I heard that he used to destroy every rape video he got.
Why in the world would you destroy video evidence of rape that could be used as evidence of war crimes against your enemy, against the Gaddafi regime?
Because aside from being a heinous crime, rape is perceived here in our culture as damaging not only for the girl, but also the whole family.
Rape is such a taboo in this culture, even some of the victims' families would rather erase potential evidence against the attackers than risk living with the shame. Sarah Seidner, CNN, Misrata, Libya.